To be honest, you can call me backward, but I miss the days of no social media. I'm not saying that even now anyone is forcing me to be on media, but I miss the days of no social media. The days where people lived to the fullest, the days where people were themselves with no judgment, the days people embraced nature with all that time, the days people had time for their families, people had time for their loved ones. Not even to forget, people had a lot of time for their God, unlike these days where a lot of things are happening and the distraction is too much. 1 2 3 seconds phone, 1 2 3 seconds movies, 1 2 3. I really miss those days. I guess, no, I'm not guessing. My childhood was the best thing that has ever happened to me. This has reminded me of how our parents used to tell us that they would walk like 100 miles to go to school, like they would use candles to read their books, all those things, just that when you think about them, it sounds funny. But anyway, that was their story. And this is my story of how it was like growing up with no social media in my home as a child in Africa, Uganda. As a child growing up in a homestead with no social media, I remember my mind was so open, being my own self, the authenticity there, whereby I would not have to look at someone and then I'm like, oh, this and this and this. It was a bit different for sure. I had time, a lot of time to play, time to learn new skills, time to feed the hens, time to learn different housework. And I really appreciate my mind was so fast growing up as a child because I had to figure out things on my own. Just think about the solution. Unlike now, you're going to go ask Google, what's this and this? But then we literally just used to figure out everything, and that was a good one. My best time was when we would just sit down as a family, in the living room, and talk about random things. Our parents would ask us, what did you learn in church today? What do you want to be in talk about random things, just family time. Yeah. It was really interesting for me. Growing up without social media was interesting and a bit laid back, But as someone who is growing in this current generation, yeah, I really missed out on a lot. I didn't know the current trends, like what was happening in the technology world. It's funny that I just joined Facebook recently, Instagram recently, and yeah, I'm just trying to catch up on things. I really like it when I cook my matoke with like this local weather. Is it called the Waganda way? When you want to remove, then I think now these things overdid it. It looks so fine. It looks so fine. Yeah, then I also have, it's rare to have a meal with no avocado. I have avocado and I'm so happy. Anyway, I just like my matoke like this. It's all green. This thing can be burning you. And when I realized that it's my story, my testimony, yeah, I decided to come back. I decided to get back to social media sharing and documenting my 20s, which I'm really enjoying, because for me, YouTube is like a diary where I record my life but in a video form, and like in my notebook. And I'm so grateful for the support, and yeah, those who have chosen to ride with me. I'm forever grateful.